Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing something a little different. Instead of making my weekly productivity videos, I'm going to be describing to you how the GetProductive Alpha, our new productivity device, makes you more productive. Coming up. So recently I've been getting a lot of comments both on my Instagram and my YouTube on how this device actually makes you more productive. So to answer your questions, I've updated the website. You can check that out at Ace2D Labs. Since I've made this simple video to explain everything you need to know about our new device. The one video you can share with your friends to explain exactly how the GetProductive Alpha works. Let's go. So the GetProductive Alpha is pretty simple to use. As I explained in my other videos, you just simply press the button in the middle to start the stopwatch. You can turn the knob to set an amount of time, and then you press it again. What's good about this that's different from a normal stopwatch or a timer or whatever is that it actually records your data. You can see progress on your phone over time. So the first function of the device is called the timer, or as I like to call it, productivity intervals. This is specifically used when you want to go all out on one task. And when I say all out, I mean just work like heck. Keep on working until that task is done. The key here is to work as focused as you can until the time reaches zero. And when it does reach zero, you can treat yourself to a little break or a glass of water or whatever. Remember that time is sacred when the timer is on. It's like your activation switch to work focused until it finishes. And if you get distracted in the middle, that's okay. You can always press the pause button and reset it if you have to. You will know when the timer reaches zero once all the lights turn on. Most people refer to this as the Pomodoro technique, which is essentially what it is. If you don't know already, the Pomodoro technique is when you set a certain amount of time, press a button, and work non-stop until the timer reaches zero. There are many pros about this, such as increased concentration during that work time. Because you know you're eventually going to stop working, it helps you get significantly more done during that time. Which brings me on to my next point. The GetProductive Alpha timer sets you up for intermittent breaks throughout the day. Instead of going through the entire day completely burnt out, the GetProductive Alpha helps you take breaks between your extremely focused work session. 2-minute breaks after immensely focused work is scientifically proven to increase your productivity, motivation, and creativity overall. According to Psychology Today, it also increases motivation and decreases decision fatigue. And to make the device work even better for you, I strongly recommend you identify the most important things you have to do in your job and spend as much time working on those things. This might sound simple, but it's definitely not easy to stay focused during that entire work session. At the beginning, you will realize your attention start flopping, but once you've mastered it, amazing things will open up to you and your future thanks to your increased productivity. And the second function is the stopwatch. You simply press this when you're going to do passively important work. Realize how I said important work. I didn't just say random work, because for most people that can just mean doing a whole bunch of random crap that does not need to be done at all during the day. So when I say important work, I need you to decide exactly what work will give you the most output for that specific day, week, or month. And I can promise you, if you go about tracking and increasing the amount of time you spend doing the tasks that give you the most value, your results and overall productivity will skyrocket. You will see chasms of different results when you actually start tracking your productivity. Because at the beginning, you'll be shocked at how little time during the workday you're actually spending doing the tasks that give you the most value. And once you start seeing these super low numbers and results, you will become obsessed, as I did, to increase that work number and that amount of time you spend doing work that gives you the most value. And when you start doing this and tracking it with the GetProductive Alpha, your results will increase so much because you will spend so much time doing the tasks that give you the most value. It might sound simple because many people just come up to me and say, hey, it's a stopwatch, right? I can buy this on dollar store or whatever. But the truth is that the most simple things are often the most profound. Since they are so easy to see, they're often missed, ignored, and never done. Don't take my word, take Jim Rohn, which I personally call the personal development genius. He famously said, "What is easy to do is also easy not to do." And that is the fundamental power of the GetProductive Alpha. By tracking the amount of time you spend doing work that values and realizing how little or how big that amount of time is, you will become aware at what you are spending your time doing at the workplace. Simple? Yes. Easy? Not necessarily. Wow, you've almost made it through the entire video by now. I congratulate you for making it this far and stepping up for your personal growth and future. You're one of the top 10% that made it this far into the video. In fact, for making this far, I give you, as a gift, a free productivity ebook in the link down below at bit.ly/aceactivitylabs. Enjoy. And once you start using the Get Productive Alpha, you will build an awareness of what gives you the most value and results in your work. And as the old saying goes, what gets measured gets improved. If you aren't actually measuring anything at all, guess what will happen? Yup, that's right, you're never going to improve. Mainly because if you don't know where you are right now, you will not know how much effort or how much time or what you have to do to keep on moving forward and bring you to the next level. Also, one quick note to add here is that this device was not created to make you work more. In fact, Americans are already working massively long hours. The average American works more than 36 hours a week. And the effects are less vacation and more stress, which is the #1 cause to the majority of health problems. Nobody at the end of life wishes they had worked more. Just take a quick note here that just because you're working more or seem to be getting more done, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're becoming more productive. As I've stated before, productivity has less to do with how efficient you can do something and more to do with what you do. So stop working long hours and focus more on doing the things that matter the most more efficiently. #2, this will most likely increase your cash flow and money produced. In parallel to increasing your productivity, you will become more efficient at your work and get more done in less time. It's a simple principle, but the more you get done, the more you will produce. And if you are a high corporate CEO or get paid for amount of goods produced, the more goods you produce, the more money you will make. And finally, this will make you happy. Research shows that people are happiest when they see progress towards their goals and dreams. In fact, an article by Fast Company and The Happiness Advantage and a few other sources prove that the happier you are, the more productive you will be. And the more you achieve based on your goals, and if these goals are aligned with your value and what you believe in, you will become even happier. It's a win-win-win situation here. Well, good for you for taking this initiative on changing your life and improving yourself to become even better than you were yesterday. So what are you waiting for? Do you want to increase your productivity, results, and happiness? Well, to start, check out the ebook below and stay tuned until our Kickstarter starts November 20th. Help us by supporting us on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, or just subscribe down below to get the latest notification on the Get Productive Alpha. Thank you so much for watching this. Click on the ebook over there to read on a few really interesting productivity strategies that'll sure help you achieve your goals and results. As always, my name is Joaquin Ravello, CEO of Aceactivity Labs, where we teach world changers to get more done in less time. Thank you so much for watching and have a productive day. Goodbye.